And our next person is Darryl Brackeen. Is Darryl here? Darryl, come on down.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Senator Schlossberg, Representative Fleischman, and to my Senator Gary Winfield, and distinguished members of the Education Committee. I'm an alderman within the City of New Haven's 26th Ward, and I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to speak to you concerning Governor's Bill 942, Section 20. And it touches upon a critical issue concerning the future of our children and our state, and turning around our state's lowest performing schools. As a former teacher at Lincoln Bassett School, which is a turnaround school in the City of New Haven, I've seen firsthand how underperforming schools can affect preparedness and the morale of any student. While wealthier students are excelling in schools that are performing to standard, black and brown students across the state are subjected to the fine print of bills that we see before us today. The effectiveness of the Commissioners' networks could be the difference between children learning to read in the 4th grade or struggling to read for the rest of their educational experience. The legislation included in this bill, such as increasing the number of schools per district from 4 to 8 and allowing the Commissioner to select up to 25 schools per year, is undoubtedly a great step and shows commitment on focusing on our truly lowest performing schools. The Commissioners' Network can be an effective tool and a pivotal catalyst to improving the state of education in a quicker fashion. While this bill is a step in the right path, there is only one chance at each grade. So it is imperative that we prioritize improving our schools during this legislative session. This bill is just a start to improve critical programming, but does not fully address the changes needed and may leave thousands of children waiting for their turn to succeed. If left as is, the bill will force students to matriculate and graduate before turnaround work takes place at their schools. To make the Commissioners' Network the best it can be, we must prioritize and intervene in the lowest performing schools in our state. Our turnaround communities must be equitably including families, teachers, unions, and leaders with experience in turning around low-performing schools. Lastly, we must allow successful schools to stay in the network beyond the allotted time so that the progress that is made continues. My constituents and friends in the great city of New Haven are directly impacted by the quality of their local schools. Because of this, it is my strong belief that education equality is a civil rights issue of this generation. The network in Connecticut has a real opportunity to transform our lowest performing schools and drastically improve student achievement, and I urge this committee to improve and strengthen the Commissioners' Network. And